So tell us about, this is International Permaculture Day, and tell us about this new children's allotment project at Tablehurst Farm.
Well, it's very exciting. It's something that we've been discussing as an allotment group for nearly a year and a half now, and we've sort of started off with an idea of having children's allotments, and then it sort of grew and it became a huge project, and then we've scaled it back down again to children's allotments, and we hope to grow the whole project organically and develop into adults allotments at a later stage to demand, basically. So the whole idea was sort of born out of a wish to educate children on the delights really of working with the land, and introducing them to organic biodynamic growing. And we have Peter Brinch here, who's an expert biodynamic gardener, and he's too modest to say he's an expert, but he is an expert. And he's going to be coming on a regular basis every 2 weeks to help children to design their plots, to rotate their crops. And over to you, I think you'd probably better describe what you'd be doing with them.
Yeah, thank you. The adventure into growing a bit of your own vegetables, your own crops and so on, and learning how to get your fingers dirty. I think also this time it's important that children can really get involved in how the food is growing, and learning how the food and soil and also weather, the elements of earth, water, air and fire, that which surround us on a daily basis, and how that all is incorporated into growing food, and how can we do that in a small way, and then we can gradually take on a bit more as we go along. And so we will be looking into how to set up your allotments, what seeds do we choose, different types of seeds on the market. It's important that we get hold of the ones that that can be reproduced as well, so we don't just have to buy seeds every time perhaps. And how to make compost, how to look after the tools, and we look at the soil. What type of soil have we got here, and when should we work it and when should we work it. So from 2 to 4 on every other Saturday, that's when we will get together, and we'll be looking at various subjects during this time as well. I should be available to do work to help out where needed, and for planning and for crop rotation and for creating vegetable beds, flower beds. We need to encourage the bees, the insects as well, to come along and to be part of this little community. So I think we can look forward to a good time.
So how many plots will there be?
To start with, there'll be 20 plots with a central plot which will be a gazebo with sort of climbers all over it, so people can take a rest from their labours and enjoy having a community feeling together and swap ideas and conversation, etc. So yes, 20 plots with a central bit as well.
And this is where it's going to be?
And this behind us will, in 2 weeks' time, look amazing. No, it'll take a little longer than that, but it'll all be mapped out over the next 2 weeks.
Transformed landscape.
Transformed, yeah.
Great, thank you very much.
Pleasure, thank you.